a lot is what is in the bills. You know, these are 4 bills that combined will fund about 75% of the government. As we're talking about, you know, is there going to be a shutdown? Is government going to be funded? What are the priorities of the American people in funding the government? And frankly, that's what we've been focusing our time on. You know, with Michael Cloud and the appropriators, with Tom Emmer as the whip, putting together the coalitions, what Tom Cole and the Rules Committee have been doing, all of the focus from Speaker McCarthy on down has been, number one, how do we make government address the needs of the people? And really what the people have been saying is let's get to pre-COVID levels on spending because we can't just keep writing blank checks. You know, this idea all week you're hearing from Democrats, all they want to talk about is how much more money to spend, as if there's money sitting in a piggy bank. This is mostly borrowed money that they're talking about. And by the way, it's not borrowed money from ourselves, it's borrowed money from our grandchildren. So every time you hear a Democrat walking around D.C. this week going, I can't believe that's going to be cut, say, oh, okay, are you comfortable sending the bill on a credit card to your grandchildren? Because that's what they're doing. They're not paying for it today. They're not paying for it tomorrow. They want to track another $2 trillion in debt that's going to be sent to our grandchildren to pay for things that government wasn't doing just 2 years ago. We need to get our government back focused on the things that matter to families in America, having a strong national defense and having a strong closed border. And we're going to be focusing a lot on getting this border under control, even though President Biden doesn't want to. You're even seeing people like Jay Johnson, who was the Homeland Security Secretary under Barack Obama, who started working on securing the border. Donald Trump secured the border. Joe Biden opened up America's border to devastating consequences. Has anybody asked the president, what is your plan to do with 8 million people that you've let into this country illegally? Whatever the real number is. You know, you show me what your number is. Estimates are in the millions. And mayors all across America, including Democrat mayors, all across America are saying enough is enough. This crisis has to end, and President Biden doesn't care. Well, House Republicans do, and we are dealing with this issue. If you look at one of the things that's included in the rule we passed last night and the bills we're going to be bringing to the floor this week, including the Homeland Security funding bill, it deals with securing the border. David Joyce's bill combined with H.R. 2. It's all part of the rule that we put in a package. H.R. 2 focuses on more border agents, technology, things that need to be done that were working. Many of these things were already being done. Some of them are new technologies, new things that our border agents are telling us they need. You talk to border agents, they know what the problems are. President Biden doesn't want to listen to them. The vice president won't listen to them because they don't want to solve the problem. We do. And we're going to be focusing on not just properly funding the government, but securing America's border. Both of those debates need to happen this week. You're going to see a robust debate on the House floor all week through today, tomorrow, and as long as it takes to address these serious problems. That's what House Republicans are focused on. And frankly, I think it's changing the narrative. You're seeing it on every mainstream media outlet. Every media outlet is covering this crisis because everyone in America knows it's a crisis. And the president thinks if he hides from the issue, it will go away. The issue's not going away. We're bringing it to the White House because we're addressing it in the government funding package this week. This issue is not going to go away because we care about the issue just like Americans do. And President Biden's going to have to care about it as well once we pass these bills. We'll be happy to open up for questions.